ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's me, Lee, from the Bleep-up podcast YouTube channel, and today I'm bringing you a Jets GM mode. Yes, episode 4, a month to remember. And I apologise first off, guys, for not doing a Jets GM video for ages. Obviously, because the lockout actually has taken full effect, I decided not to play any hockey because it just made me depressed. But now hockey's back. The Islanders still... Actually, no, the Islanders were doing pretty okay. But anyway, we're getting off track. Let's get straight into the video. And as you can see, we are in the month of January. And we have 13 games this month. And we're going to jump straight into our first game, which is against Minnesota. And we are at home, actually. And you know what? Minnesota, in real life, they spent big, man. Zach Parise, Sutter, gosh, man, they have a really good team. They've got Granlund, Broziak, Backstrom. You know, they've got some bloody good forwards. So coming into this game, I was a little bit worried. But as you can see, they win the face-off. I find face-offs really hard on NHL 13, or it might just be me. But look at this. Here we go. Look at that. Larson puts Koivu, I believe, on his arse, and then Landeskog's off to the races. He's going to pass it. Evander Kane, we're just going to keep the puck even. And look at that. It somehow goes in from Zach Bogosian, but the referee is waving it off. And on further review, Zach Bogosian drills it, and it hits Gabriel Landeskog in the shin. And they're reviewing it to see if it's a kicking motion. That is definitely not a kicking motion, I don't believe. So let's see what the referee says. Yes, he calls it a goal, and we're 1-0 up. That's Gabriel Landeskog's 8th of the season. Fantastic time. So here we go. We'll pick it up here with Shen. Now, Braden Shen's a beast. But look at that for a save by Backstrom. Like I was saying, Minnesota have some good goalkeepers. And yeah, what an absolute glove save that was. And that was actually the end of the first period, guys. Landeskog was the only one, basically, who scored. But goodness gracious, Pavlik played really, really well in the first period. So we're going to get straight into the second here. And yeah, I'm going to tell you now, Pavlik is, yeah, he's a pretty good goalie. I'm not going to lie. He's a bit special coming up on these highlights. But we'll pick it up here, and Kane has a shot. And it goes over. But Larson... Look at this. He's just throwing his weight around for fun, which is brilliant. But here we go. Look, Shen again. Boom. That's a block shot. Ekman Larson actually overskates it, and Palmieri's off to the races. And look at this. What a save that is on Jaromir Jagr. Look, Jaromir Jagr's in Minnesota. Crazy. But anyway, look at that. Another save from Christensen. And Pavlik is just being a beast. And it stayed 1-0, guys. As you can see from all these highlights, he's just stopping everything. And that save on Jagr was unbelievable. So we're going into the third. We've got a 1-0 lead, basically. And you know what? I'm thinking pretty positive to myself that we can keep this 1-0 lead. And again, I lose the face-off because I can't seem to do face-offs at all in NHL 13. But look at this. Larson all on his own. And good night. This guy's got some explosive pace when he's at full tilt, really. And I don't know what it was. The defense just gave him too much space. And Adam, look at that. You can see the speed lines coming from him. He's going so quick. And he absolutely dekes Backstrom if you watch this little clip here. Boom, boom, goal. You gotta love it. So we take a 2-0 lead. And I'm pretty happy with this. Zach Parise switches it all the way to Heatley. And Heatley's has a shot, but that's easily blocked, and then Koivu misses his opportunity there. So then here we go, we have a shot, and it's in from Karl Broziak, and that was kind of unlucky on Pavlik, because if you watch on the replay, he actually gets screened by a lot of our own players, and that's 6th goal by Karl Broziak for this season. But if you watch this replay, I believe it goes through someone's legs. I believe, yeah, there we go, through a leg, and Pavlik saw it really late, so that makes it 2-1. And you know what? Look at this. Nino Niederreiter just decided to drill. I think that's Mikko Koivu into the boards, I believe. Let's have a look. Who was it? No, sorry. It was... I can't make out who that was, but yeah. He gets 2 minutes for checking from behind. And look at this. What a save that is by Pavlik. And you've got to love how well he's played this whole game. And there he is. Colin Wilson off to the races again. And that is a save by Backstrom. You know, he's such a good goalie. I rate Backstrom. But here we go. They actually say Pavlik's a beast. in this game and give him a nice little highlight reel. And as you can see, he has been saving some absolute key one-on-ones for us. And, you know, he was really the man of the match for me in this game. And we go on to win it, guys, 2-1. We hold out against the onslaught against Minnesota. And you know what? I felt pretty confident coming into this, you know, recording all this stuff live. Is always a little bit nerve-wracking, especially NHL 13, because there's a steep learning curve from NHL 12. But you know, we get our first win of January, and the 3 stars are Adam Larsson, Landeskog, and Pavlik. And I think Pavlik should have had the first star, but that's just me. Anyway, we're going to move straight into our second game, and we are in Colorado. And in real life, Colorado are doing okay, I think. From the highlights that I've seen so far, they're doing all right. PA Parento even is playing absolutely amazing for them right now. I don't know why we got rid of him, but, you know, I wish him all the best in Colorado. But anyway, that's getting off subject. Let's get into hockey. Boom. Look at this. So, Colorado actually go on the attack here, and Pavlik is just going to stop PA Parento right there. And then he makes another save on the other Gabriel Landeskog, because we have Landeskog on our squad. But here we go. I think that's Varlamov making a great save there on somebody. And here we go. Braden Shen off to the races. And that's just over the bar. Yeah, it is Varlamov who's in goal. And that's the end of the first period, guys. It is 0-0. And I can tell you now, we've been playing pretty decent. Colorado are a very tough team, and yeah, it got a bit physical. Jones throwing his weight around, and yeah, Pavlik again just being a beast for us in net. So here we go. We're going into the second period. The crowd look really bored, to be quite frank, in Colorado, because it is 0-0. But here we go. The puck is about to be dropped, and will I win the face-off? No, I don't. Wow, that is just fantastic. But anyway, we'll continue to pick it up here, and Adam Larsson's just continuing to throw his weight around, and yeah, Paul Stastny feels that one, and he's going to feel that in the morning. But here we go. What a great shot there by Brian Little, and it goes nowhere. But he keeps the puck, and he dumps it wide. And Gagne here actually deflects it, and Ekman Larsson passes it back to him. And look at this, round the keeper, and boom. Our captain gets us on the board in the 16th minute. That's his 6th goal of the season. And yeah, look at that, fantastic. And look, I love how Brian Little just stops in front of Varlamov. It's pretty funny. I'm just going to circle him here. Look at him. He just goes, yay, in front of the goal. But anyway, we'll pick it up here. And Brian Little is just going to keep hold of the puck because there's no options on. He's just going to keep hold of the puck still a bit more. I wanted to pass it, but you know what? Why don't we shoot? And look at that for a goal. Brian Little, what an absolute tank. Varlamov can't believe it. I can't believe it when I scored this goal, to be quite frank. And that is his 6th of the season. But look at this. Right in the top corner. That is postage stamp. If this is probably a better angle of it. Yeah, Varlamov was actually screened a little bit, so he probably saw it late. But we'll pick up the action here, and Brule is actually going to come in on goal. And for some bizarre reason, I pressed the wrong button, and he actually puts one in. I decide to lie on the ground. Well done, Travis Hamonic. I wanted to poke check that away, but yeah, I just decided to fall over. And that makes the game 2-1, I believe. So in the highlights you can see here, there we go, Sam Gagne going around Varlamov. And then this was a one-on-one I believe Colin Wilson had. And that is unfortunate. But look, Zach Bogosian actually injured Landeskog in the second period. So that's what they wanted to highlight. So we'll go in the third. And look, Colorado are still very bored because their team are losing 2-1. So let's see if I win this face-off, shall we? Actually, yeah, I still can't win face-offs. So we'll pick it up here. PA Parento dumps it in. And I immediately go for the puck. And Landeskog all the way up to Matt Duchesne. Matt Duchesne's just going to take a quick pot shot, and bang, look at that. Right in the top corner against Varlamov. He is not happy. I'm happy because that's his 6th goal of the season. And look at that. That's exactly where Brian Little put it, above the glove in the second period. And look at that, right in the top corner. Take a bow, Matt Duchesne. And here we go. They give Gunnarsson, absolutely destroys this player. I think that was Hayduk. I'm not so sure. But here we go. We'll have another pickup. And Matt Duchesne again. Look at this. One-on-one with the keeper and hacked down by a defender, and that is going to be a penalty shot for the lovely player. And as you can see, here we go, he's winding up and then stops and starts again. And here we go, I come in and I come away with a goal. Look at this, very cheesy, just around Varlamov, but made him freeze long enough to slide across the rink. And that's how it ended, guys. It ended 3-1, and that is our second game of January, and we're already 2-0. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll have a look at the highlights. This is Sam Gagnier's goal, and I believe this is an effort. Yeah, that's Brulet's goal. Very good goal, I have to admit. This was Duchesne's goal. I'm not so sure what goal this was. Oh yeah, that was the breakaway by Duchesne. And then this was Brian Little's goal. Very, very nice. And that is how the game finished. 4-1. Pretty crazy. And the 3 stars were Matt Duchesne, Ed McLarson, and Brian Little. So we go into our third game, and we're against the Florida Panthers here. And the Florida Panthers are pretty darn good in real life. They're a team of nobodies, and they're actually playing some really good hockey. I still think, you know, they need a better goalkeeper than Jose Theodore. But anyway, we'll pick it up here. And Wilson to Gagne, and look at that for a finish. Now, if you watch the replay here, it's really, really fun. He makes all 3 players, the goalie and the 2 defenders, go completely to the other side. Look, here we go. Puts on the brakes. All the keeper. Look at that. It's just brilliant. That was a really nice goal, I'm not going to lie. And that's the end of the first, because that's really what just happened. But going back to Florida, I was really impressed by them last season, and they've added a few more key players, I believe, in the off-season, and I think they're going to do well again this season. But yeah, goalies will be an issue. But anyway, moving into the second period, as you can see, we're quite relaxed, you know. Our crowd are actually, you know, they're a little bit entertained. They're putting their hands up. They're a bit happy. But we'll see if I win a face-off. You know, it's a rarity if I do, because I can't really do them that well. And, you know, yeah, I just, don't win a face-off. That's fantastic. But anyway, we'll pick up the action here. And Brian Little again. Look at the burst of pace. And that is a great save from Theodore. I'm not going to complain there, but he is looking to the skies because he can't believe the guy got a cross. But it was a pretty weak deke, I believe. But nonetheless, we still got a 1-0 lead, and Colin Wilson here is going to have a shot, which comes off, but Brian Little picks up that really juicy rebound and puts it in the back of the net for his 7th goal this season. As you can see, Theodore almost got to it, but you know, when you leave a juicy rebound like that, and Brian Little's quite quick, he's probably going to put that in the back of the net. And that is actually how the second period ended, guys. Not gonna lie, I was feeling pretty confident. You know, Brian Little's been playing really well for us. I recommend if you're doing any GM mode for NHL 13, maybe you should look him up. He's a very good player. But as you can see, we're going to finish this little highlight reel with his goal just in the corner to finish the second period. So we come out for the third. We're looking pretty happy. Our crowd are actually a little bit more energized now. They're doing some sort of Mexican wave, I believe. Not so sure about that, but here we go. Can I win a face-off? No, I can't. That is just becoming more depressing every time I say it. And Remick is actually on goal, and I don't know why I decided to do that with Larson. I don't know what made me want to, you know, try and kill the player. And they actually got a penalty shot. So he is one-on-one with Pavlik, and yeah, he somehow squeezes it 5-hole, I believe. Yeah, I think that's 5-hole. And unfortunately for some, they pull the goalie, and Brian Little, because he's been playing so amazing, I give him the empty netting goal. And we actually win this game 3-1, guys, due to that empty netter. But Brian Little has been playing amazing in the last couple of games, and I'm really, really happy we have him still in our squad. And yeah, what can I say? The 3 stars of the game was Brian Little, Colin Wilson, and Zach Bogosian. So I was feeling a little bit happy. You know, Brian Little has been doing it for us. And now we're away, actually, to the Columbus Blue Jackets, who, again, did the hugest trade, you know, in the real NHL. When you think about Rick Nash going to the New York Rangers and how much they got back for him. Let's see how they do this season in real life. But we'll drop the puck here in the first period, and we'll actually stay with the action. So we've got Johansson, who dumps it in wide here. And I believe that's Fellaino who gets that shot off, and then that happens. Now, looking back on this replay, I see Zach Bogosian smash his stick onto the ice, and I believe it actually comes off him, but Nick Foligno somehow got a nice deflection on it before it hit him, and then it hits Zach Bogosian and it goes in the side netting like that, and Zach's not happy, so he hits the ground like that, or the ice really. But here we go. We'll pick it up here, and Comrie actually, well, I'm forgetting how to say this guy's name, is on a one-on-one and makes Mason look pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie, that was very, very nice. And he just uses that little burst of acceleration to get away from the defender. And yeah, as you can see from this little angle, he just freezes Mason, and Mason just couldn't stop it. And actually, that's how the first period ended, guys. It ended 1-1. We scored both goals, really. An own goal by Zach Bogosian, and then a goal by, I think it's Coromir. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's some sort of French, I think. I'm not so sure. I can't pronounce names. You guys should know this from all my videos. I butcher names left, right and centre. But anyway, we come out for the second period, and can I win a face-off? Nope, still can't with Matt Duchesne. That's a bit weird. So, with that being said, we draw a penalty, and it's Zach Bogosian. I believe this is a cross-checking penalty. We'll just take a look at this replay here. Yep, yeah, he just decides to deck Nick Foligno, and he gets 2 minutes for cross-checking. And as you can see, Rick Nash is still at the Jackets. I forgot to change the roster updates, unfortunately. And yeah, as you can see, Huselius gets the goal. We just, I believe Gunnarsson pokes it free, but he just pounces on that rebound and puts it in the back of the net. And that's actually how the second period ended, guys. We were down 2-1, but we were actually all over them, but we just couldn't finish our dinner. I kid you not. We had so many efforts on goal, it was unbelievable. And yeah, just Mason was just square to everything, but Huselius's power play goal is what really divides us at the end of period 2. So coming into period 3, can I win a face-off? That's the big question. And yes, I still seem to struggle with the face-off circle. So, and then they actually decided to show some of our misses, which was nice. But yeah, we just had so many opportunities, but we just weren't putting them in the back of the net tonight. I don't know what it was, but we just couldn't finish our dinner. And it came back to hurt us a lot, with Rick Nash getting an empty goal at the end, because I thought I could pull the goalie with a minute to go to just try and get some attacking premish up there. But that's how it finishes, 3-1, guys. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty abysmal. I was really gutted we lost to the Columbus, but hey, you know, that's GM mode. We don't expect to win every game. So we're currently got 3 wins and 1 draw, I believe, so far in the month of January, which is very good, seeming, you know, I don't know, we started the season horrifically if you look back on our GM mode in a couple of previous videos. But we actually finished this game, and the 3 stars are Rick Nash, Jack Johnson and Christian Huselius. So moving onwards and upwards, we actually get a player offer by New York Islanders by Andrew McDonald, and I actually like this player, so I'll just view his information there. He actually has a 3.5-star potential, which isn't bad. He's 26, that's okay. I'm going to accept this beautiful man into our team. And we played another game, but I'm just going to skip it because we played abysmal and we lost to the New Jersey Devils, and it was just really depressing. And the 3 stars were, I can't remember these names. Zajac was the 3rd, Evander Kane is the 2nd, I believe, and I think that's I'm not even going to attempt to try and pronounce his name because I'll probably say it wrong anyway. So moving on, we actually decide to simulate because I think we've got to make it a little bit fair, because otherwise I'm just going to keep blowing out teams with huge numbers. So we come up against the New York Islanders, my favourite team, and we actually leave with a 3-2 win. So I'm a little bit excited that we're off to a flying start in simulations again. And we up against Philadelphia, and we get a loss, unfortunately, of 4-3. So our games are getting quite close. And then they want Andrew Alberts. I don't know why, but we're not going to have him because he's horrible. So again, we go to New York, and we're against the Rangers this time, and we get a win, a 4-3 win, which is pretty tasty. And we go against the Ottawa Senators, a very dangerous squad, I believe, of young players and well, old as well. And we lose 4-0, which isn't that great, but I'm still keeping positive that, you know, we can win some, we can lose some. So then we've got 2 games back to back against the Islanders. Do we win? Yes, we do. 5-2. Look at that. And then we're against New Jersey. Do we beat them? Yes, we do. 3-1. That's a fantastic little achievement there. So as you can see, our simulations, we're doing okay. So I'm going to think of playing some of the games and actually, how could I put it? Playing some of the games and simming some of the games, so it makes it a little bit fairer. So obviously the All-Star game happened. I decided to sim that because there's no point me playing it. So we're against the Carolina Hurricanes, and we get a 3-0 win, which I was pretty happy about. And then we're against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and you know what? We get a 2-1 victory against them. And as you can see, guys, our current record is 22, 20, and 4. So I'm pretty happy about that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty solid record. And you know what, I'm gonna, like I said earlier, I'm gonna play some of the games and I'm gonna simulate some of the games. So hopefully you've liked this video. I apologize for its lateness. I do apologize for that, guys, but I'll try and get these out a little bit more frequent now, because I am loving watching real hockey and actually playing this hockey as well, virtual hockey. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you, yeah, from the bottom of my heart. It is awesome that you guys want more of this content. And yeah, if this is the first time you're watching this video, yeah, leave a like. And if you've enjoyed it, subscribe by clicking that jersey. And if you want to view any more of my content, click the logo on the screen below in that lovely white box. And until next time, guys, take care and have a good one, because, yeah, it seems the only way is up at the moment for us and the Winnipeg Jets. Take care.